In the previous video, we added this SpeedyBee F405 flight controller to our ground rover, and in this way we have completed our first layer of the rover. And in today's video, before I'm moving to the software configuration, to ArduPilot firmware flashing, I will add another component, which is ExpressLRS ExpressLRS radio receiver 2.4 GHz. As you may see here on the ExpressLRS module, I put a little bit flux, and now I'm gonna prepare it for soldering. To the last part here, I will solder black wire, which is ground. Then I'll solder 5-volt red wire, then RX and TX. On the back side of this module, we have it titled with RX, TX, 5-volt and ground accordingly. So in this way, I have soldered all the necessary wires to ExpressLRS 2.4 GHz module, and it looks like in here. And now I am gonna check these connections with multimeter. Okay, here we have one, and let's check each connection. In here, nothing. Okay, ExpressLRS module is ready, and in here we have yellow wire connected to RX and the white wire connected to TX. They must be cross-wired, cross-soldered on our UART, and for this I decided to connect this ExpressLRS module to R2T2. Okay. So the ExpressLRS radio module is soldered to SpeedyBee F405 flight controller now, and I have even checked the connections with the multimeter. So now I think I'm ready to first time connect this ground rover, which is not autonomous for now, but it's gonna be in the future. And I'm ready to connect it to the laptop and check the software configuration for now. So this is gonna be the first time I'm connecting this rover to the laptop. First of all, I have to put in here. In each flight controller we have this USB port. I use this USB cable to connect the rover to the laptop here. So yeah, it's in here, and as we can see, the flight controller has different lights, and our ExpressLRS receiver also it has, and in beta flight configuration we have already connected to this rover. So let's go to the ports. Your second serial RX, yeah, it's serial RX, and in the receiver we have this Betaflight firmware HPDB F405 controller has by default, and I'm gonna connect this with the RadioMaster TX 2.4 GHz RadioMaster Pocket I have in here, and I need this ExpressLRS and in here we have this binding, yeah. So now we can go to the Betaflight configurator, and in the receiver module we have okay, here I have set up CRSF serial receiver provider, and even though my ExpressLRS cannot be connected to the radio controller, I think it's because the firmware which is installed on ExpressLRS module. The reason why our rover cannot be connected to ExpressLRS receiver is the difference in the firmware version. To make it the same, we have to choose the version which you have on your RadioMaster transmitter pocket. In my case it's 3.30, then the beta FPV 2.4 gigahertz as the target device category, and beta FPV 2.4 gigahertz Lite RX, which I have. The flashing method which I will use is Betaflight pass-through, because my ELRS connected directly to the flight controller. Then I also have to choose 2.4 gigahertz ISM standard regulatory domain band also, and manually select the USB port which is connected to the laptop. It's TTI ISM 0, and then we have to click the flash to flash the software. Here we have the log file. Right, and the percentage which we have here, and our ELRS module will be updated soon. So it's a success now. So after we have flashed a newer version of the ExpressLRS firmware to our module, LRS module here, I am gonna connect this ground rover again to the laptop and rebind the RadioMaster TX to the rover here. So here we have Cs. Also we have to select ExpressLRS. We have to find here bind link, and let's power on the rover. Yeah, rover powered on with energy, and here in beta flight we see that it's connected, and receiver also we have everything, all the channels transmitted to the beta flight, because even in here in right up top corner we have this C symbol, which means that the RadioMaster Pocket is connected to the rover. And also on ELRS module we have stable blue signal, which means that rover also is connected to RadioMaster. Now if we will move any toggles, will click on the RadioMaster, we will we will see an appropriate feedback in the beta flight like this. So I'm moving here the throttle, and in the beta flight configurator I can see the result. So it means that it's connected, and we can proceed with the configuration, because we don't need Betaflight exactly. Betaflight is the software which is by default on the SPDB F405, but we will flash ArduPilot and ArduRover version exactly then.